Okay, guys, this is Double Dunn's Garage. We're just going to show you simple way to paint an item. We have already scuffed this. This is a brand new mirror for the 99 Mercury Marquis. You can't see it. Anyway, this area is supposed to be white. So we have our white here. And we have our clear right there. And we have a filler primer. I'm using Duplicolor. I am only using Radicon. There's obviously way better quality ways to paint this. But it doesn't matter at this point. Just to have it matching the car. I did pick out the correct color for the car. So this is actually the original performance white for my vehicle, for our vehicle, for the 99 Marquis. So that is correct. So to begin with, first thing you do is you mask it off. And clearly we did a very good job of that. Kind of a pain in the ass to mask. So just saying that's not something that you want to take lightly. You really want to mask it off. You want to hang it. We have our hangers in here. And you want to probably scuff the surface before you mask it, most likely. Just to get a cohesion with the paint. There's obviously painters out there that do 100 better times job than me. But I'm just getting it painted so it looks better on the car than all black. Okay? That's all that matters. You know, because it's supposed to have a white one. Let's actually walk out there and show you what I'm talking about. All right? So, this is what I'm going to do. And project over there later. There's Dwight's truck. Tuggy! So, as you can see, this is called Performance White. Here is the driver's side mirror. This is a good mirror, and this is what it's supposed to look like. It has a body line all the way around it. It's supposed to have a white front. And for replacing this mirror, we're going to show you how to replace that mirror. But that's destroyed, obviously. So, all right. We're going to go back out. And we're going to walk by the sneak peek project here. 01 Baja 250. I'm sorry, 08. I apologize. But we got to work on that. Anybody want any tires? Gotta get rid of some tires. Okay. Alright, so now you know what I have to paint and why. So we got to paint this area. Alright, so first of all we scuffed it and I cleaned it with this. I'm going to show you again to clean it one more time. Cleaning is very important. Just wax and grease remover, that's all. I'm going to have the camera off to Dwight so he can show you what I'm talking about. So we're going to do it little by little. All I do to clean this, I poke out the top when it's brand new. Take it, do this, maybe a couple of drops in a couple of spots, and I just grab it. Do not touch the surface once you're done masking. Okay? The only thing you're going to be touching it with is this wax and grease remover. That's it. And I've already done it, but I had a dirty rag. And you can see right here, see? It was actually kind of dirty. And it's pretty clean now, pretty spotless. Put this back on, it's going to evaporate. Okay, and we're going to wait for this to dry. So, let's talk a little bit. You know, I showed you guys the motorcycle out there. 08 Baja
250cc. Yeah.
And we have a title for it. We just don't have keys. We just charged the battery up. We're going to
pull the ignition and put a new ignition in. I think it's only like $40.
And we're going to try to get started. We'll do that right on camera.
Yeah, we'll do that too, yeah. We don't ride motorcycles. It was just at $200, it was too good of a deal to pass up.
Exactly. We just had no reason not to get it. It was pretty inexpensive.
The last time it was licensed, it was just a few months ago.
And the bike is beautiful.
Yeah, bike's in great shape.
It has one or two issues. Literally, like the front part of the front fender.
Yeah,
it's slightly chipped off.
Fiberglass is broke, and then it's got the
clutch handles.
The clutch handles broke, and we can get one of those replaced for like $7.
Yeah, so we'll just replace both of those, get it in perfect working order.
Yeah.
And since it's got a title, we're just going to roll with it.
Fix it, and get it started, and
that's beautiful.
See if we can flip it for $1,000.
Yeah. Still drying a little bit. So we got to wait for this to dry. So when you really feel comfortable that it's completely dry, probably at 5-6 minutes. I had a lot on there, so but it should be pretty dry pretty soon. I can see where it's still wet right here. And that's an evaporating product, so you just want to wait and let it dry.
Yeah. As you can see, we still have a lot to do in here. Still got a big pile of garbage over there, and got to go through this whole side. That right there is all pretty much scrap metal, and this all got to be gone through. Got to reclaim our shop.
We are already purging. We failed on
repairing the lawnmower.
It's going to happen. You're going to fail sometimes. We replaced the coil.
I know it's got a new plug and air filter, and the carb's been gone through. It still won't start. So
spark. So
neighbor gave us a mower for spare parts, and
we got another coil.
Still going. So
all right.
We're going to put an ad for scrappers to come and get them.
We're auto mechanics, not mower mechanics.
And there's an old barbecue out there, and floor jack that doesn't work. So try to get rid of that.
Take it in and have it repaired. $60 later. You know what? There are
the mower's what, 20?
It's $25. I saw on Craigslist.
Yeah, but how old's that mower?
Yeah.
God.
Oh yeah, that's $20.
Dad got that when he was alive. When we lived in the apartments, brought that over to the apartments. That was 20.
It was old.
God, it's like 30 years old.
Yeah.
Still got sandblaster to put together too.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Primer filler. This is what we're going to use. And like I said, it's all duplicate color. You want to shake them up? Make sure that thing rattles really good in there. That's important. And test spray. Oops. Make sure it sprays really good before you even touch your work surface. Just do a like that. If it sprays good, that you're fine. I did two of these where the clear coats, they're dripping out of the bottom of them. So I had to get new ones. I had to go back and return them. They literally dripping all over my damn hand.
Wow.
When I was trying to clear coat them. So this is a very small surface. You don't need a lot. At least your first, I'm just doing the tack surface. That's all. Okay, we're gonna wait. And
we're using Michael's new phone to do this.
Yeah. I got a Samsung A10e, not a really big phone or anything, but it actually works pretty
Still
good.
need to go get something to hold the phones.
Yeah.
After all this time. Maybe should go to Target tomorrow.
Yeah.
And do that.
Exactly. That sounds good.
So how y'all doing? Y'all surviving out there?
Hey, surviving this pandemic?
You all surviving your lockdown?
I'm going to call that good for the primer. I just am. You don't want a lot of it on there because we're going to have a lot of material on there. We're going to have a lot of white and we're going to have a lot of clear. So I just wanted to get something on there that's going to have the surface smooth and prepped for the paint. So if I leave a little bit of on there, I'm just saying this is going to get kind of thick because it's a very small work surface we're working on. So, okay, we're just going to leave it right there. And we're just going to... Okay, so what the primer does is it leaves us a surface that will allow us to fill in extremely insignificant scratches and prep the surface for paint.
Because I know that's called primer filler,
Yeah.
And then I've seen just primer.
So primer filler, that's exactly what this is, primer filler.
So that's
this makes the surface super smooth, so when you lay the paint down, you don't get any of the other scratches.
So what's regular primer?
Primer is just a thing to prep for paint. You don't want to lay paint over bare steel because you're not going to have a good surface to work with. Primer is your middle of the road, so you always want to lay primer down on anything before you lay paint it because it preps the surface for the paint.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's just really important to have that.
Yeah, my brother's he took auto body in school, so yeah, I'm learning from him.
I mean, just know which one is paint. And which one's clear.
Perfect match, duplicate color.
Yep. Okay, that's clear.
That's clear.
That's clear. All right. Well, I'm gonna. I guess I could have just done that too. All right. So we're gonna go this way. And yeah, I'm not doing a professional job. I am just getting paint on it. This is where you want to take your time and layer it.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you told me a light coat, then a couple other
coats. We don't even have a solid amount of paint on it. You just layer it and layer it and layer it and layer it. And that's all there is to it. It's just very, very white right now.
Yeah, I can still see the primer and stuff like that.
Yep.
But it's not running or anything like that.
No,
so
that's why you want to give a very light surface initially, and then you can completely layer it. You completely lay the paint in next. I always just light surface, just a light one. It's going to fill it in no matter what.
Okay.
So
cool.
As opposed to, a lot of painters will do one light coat to get it on there, and then solid. Me, I kind of do it differently, but is what it is. Everybody's different.
Okay.
So
cool.
You can even see that it's still black here, so probably not a good thing that it's like that.
Keep sure you're always ventilated good too.
Yeah. We're in an open garage, obviously.
Yep.
So.
Open garages.
You want to stay 6 inches away from your work surface at all times when you're doing this. And just do like light coats. Just up and down. And just cover the whole thing.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to let that sit, do a little bit more waiting, wait for this to completely dry.
Right, we'll get back to you.
Okay, guys, I stopped for a second and It's hard to see, but I have a really solid amount of white on there. I think I will do one more coat of white and go ahead and clear it. So as soon as this dries enough, I'm going to turn around and do another layer of white. So just a second. Okay, we did one more coat. I didn't show it, whatever. Of our performance white. And we are finished with that can. And we're finished with that. We're finished with our grease remover. Shit. There's a bolt underneath there, or a screw. Okay, so last up is a clear. These usually don't have a marble in them, like these. All those two have marbles on them. The clears usually don't have one, so you usually gotta shake it up. So, as soon as that dries, and it's looking pretty nice. I put 3 solid layers of white on there. I really don't see anything bad going on. So we're gonna do it in a second here. Start the clears.